This might just be the toughest competition in the world. It not only requires you to be a skilled boxer, but also demands that you play chess simultaneously while boxing. So, when the explosive sport of boxing meets the calm strategy of chess, what kind of sparks will fly? This is called chess boxing. Imagine two muscular men fiercely battling it out in the boxing ring. Then suddenly the bell rings, and the next moment they are sitting upright, wearing oversized shorts, playing chess. The victory rules are simple. Within a set number of rounds, whoever knocks out their opponent in either chess or boxing wins. This is like a laugh till the gods die kind of style. Who on earth came up with such a genius idea? This surreal concept was conceived by Dutch artist Jeppe Rubing, a true chess enthusiast and boxing aficionado. According to him, the inspiration actually came from a Yugoslav painter who, at the end of the last century, created a graphic novel, essentially a comic, that imagined this kind of international chess boxing match. He was deeply moved by the storylines in that book at the time. As a youth passionate about boxing, but restricted by his mother, he turned to chess under his father's guidance to express his fighting spirit. One night, Jeppe and his friends got drunk and were itching for some action. Perhaps Jeppe sobered up on the spot and chickened out, afraid he might not win the fight. So, he suddenly suggested something different. How about combining chess with boxing? Who knows how they spent that night after that? And 8 months later, the first chess boxing championship took place in an old church in Amsterdam, with over 1,000 spectators. On the field were the two competitors, Jeppe and his friend. Initially, the audience thought it was a simple fight, especially with the chess interludes seeming like breaks from the pure boxing match. However, after a few rounds, the audience was bewildered. The transition from brawling to playing chess, and then back again, wasn't as simple as changing games. The contrast in humor and reality were stark. Why not try it out with a friend to see firsthand? The match consists of 11 rounds alternating between 4 minutes of international chess and 3 minutes of rapid boxing. Participants can be eliminated by knockout, checkmate, or running out of time in chess. Just imagine, you're in the ring, adrenaline pumping, then suddenly pulled back to the chessboard. Oxygen is scarce in your muscles, you're gasping for breath, and in just 10 seconds, you have to make a move. Or perhaps you're still thinking about your last move when a fist comes flying at you. It's truly exhilarating just to think about. In this inaugural event, Jeppe showed fierce boxing skills, repeatedly hitting his opponent. But in the subsequent chess rounds, his opponent managed to execute strategic moves that almost led to Jeppe's defeat. Ultimately, after 10 rounds, Jeppe's opponent lost on time during the chess segment, securing Jeppe's unexpected victory. The success of the first championship attracted numerous sponsors, and chess boxing has since evolved into two distinct factions. One is a more serious competitive school that emphasizes rigor and sportsmanship, while the other is a more joyful, entertainment-oriented faction. Despite their differences, they share the same sports slogan. The battle takes place in the ring, the war on the chessboard. Just like Jeppe said in his interview, he sees boxing and chess as interconnected and combinable. In his view, boxing isn't just brute force, as some might think. It's quite the opposite. Besides rigorous training, it requires understanding the transitions between offense and defense, as well as mastering boxing techniques and strategies. It demands high intelligence and tactical skills. Similarly, chess, as a timeless human game, offers infinite variations and strategic depth. The 8x8 chessboard perfectly mirrors the horizontal split between your left and right punches. The pieces, castles, knights, bishops, align with different boxing moves. Every capture resembles throwing a punch. Every checkmate feels like knocking out your opponent. It might sound far-fetched, but there's a hint of truth in it. They say the bar for this competition has risen. Participants now need an international chess rating of at least 1,800. If you win, you can rightfully claim to be the best at chess among boxers and the fiercest boxer among chess players. Well, that wraps up today's story. Thank you, everyone.